Guys, welcome back to Rosy Foods. Today I'm going to show you how to make the most delicious coconut rice you have ever tasted. This is a delicious and easy to make dish that's perfect for any occasion. Join me as we delve into the rich and creamy world of coconut rice. We have here our fresh whole coconut. You can also get the canned coconut milk or coconut powder if you don't have access to this. Here is our raw rice. You can use the longer grains depending on what your preference is. We have our fresh chicken here. We're making use of a soft one, as you can see. Here is the dried fish. I'll be washing this with warm water and I'll be deboning it. We have our crayfish, vegetable oil, onion, seasoning cube, salt, fresh habanero pepper, and our bell pepper. We are going to be chopping all of this for our coconut rice. Here we have our shobo. We are going to take out the seeds and blend. We have our ginger powder, our black pepper, and our all-purpose seasoning powder. All of these ingredients is what we are going to be using for our coconut rice. Now let's break the coconut and take it out from its shell. For this meal, we are making use of just 2 coconuts. So the number of coconuts you are to use is dependent on the quantity of rice you are cooking. So let's take it out now and wash. Now let's chop the coconut into smaller bits. We are doing this so as to make it easy for us to blend. Our coconut is fully chopped and transferred into the blender. I'm not going to be blending all of this. I'm saving some coconut which I'll grate later to be sprinkled on the rice when it is almost cooked. Now I'm adding some hot water into our blended coconut. This is to make it easy for us to extract the coconut milk. I'm going to stir well and sieve this into a pot. Set it aside, ready to be cooked. Okay, while sieving, I'll advise you don't dispose the shaft almost immediately because we'll be needing it much later. We won't be adding any plain water to our coconut rice. All we'll be needing will be just the coconut milk, and that is why we are setting the shaft aside for later. And now we are done sieving. You can see how creamy it looks. Now I'm adding some hot water to our dried fish and I'll be taking out all the bones. Let's chop the bell pepper, habanero pepper, and our onion. First, you need to rinse the rice until the water runs clear and then parboil. Here we sieve our parboiled rice and set it aside. Next, let's heat up some vegetable oil in a pot. You don't want to do too much because the coconut itself has some oil. Then I'll be adding our chopped bell pepper, onion and habanero pepper and stir fry for 2 to 3 minutes. Let's also add the blended sugar and allow it to fry for 1 minute. Let's add the dried fish with some seasoning. And then we combine for it to mix. It's time to add our coconut milk, and we're going to be adding the rest of our spices. Now the black pepper, ginger powder, seasoning cube, crayfish, and salt to taste. And then I stir nicely. Now I'm adding up my already parboiled rice, and I'm going to allow the mixture cook on high heat for 10 to 15 minutes or until it is well cooked. Let me check on my rice to see if it's cooked. Just tasted it, it's still a bit hard, so I'm just going to go back to my shaft which I left earlier, and I'm going to be extracting some more coconut juice which I'll be adding to my coconut rice on fire. Like I said earlier, we are not going to be using any plain water, just the coconut milk until our rice is fully cooked. At this point, I'm going to be adding some more coconut milk from the shaft I left earlier. This will enable it to cook well for another 5 minutes. I'm adding some more crayfish to my coconut rice to give it that homely flavor. Remember the coconut I left earlier? I grated it and I'll be adding it to my rice. I personally like to do this because it gives my coconut rice that additional coconut rich taste. Then I'll stir for it to combine properly and cook on low heat for another 3 to 5 minutes. Wow! Our coconut rice is cooked and looks yummy. Won't you agree? I'm salivating. You can enjoy this coconut rice on its own or pair with other dishes like plantain, salads, or some chicken sauce. So what are you waiting for? Give this recipe a trial and see how delicious coconut rice can be. Guys, join me, let's eat. This tastes really nice. I'm enjoying every bit of it. Thank you for joining me today to learn how to make this mouth-watering coconut rice. I hope you enjoyed this cooking adventure as much as I did. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on more tasty recipes like this one. Thank you for cooking with me. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, happy cooking.